Now, this is a fairly easy question from divisibility and remainders. So let's read the question first. We are given that the remainder when the positive integer n is divided by 5 is required to be found out. So we can write this in two ways. Okay, the first is the representation of a remainder, which is n by 5, the remainder part of this. And the other way is to write using the relation dividend equals quotient times divisor plus remainder. This is a very important relation because you will be able to solve a lot of questions using this relation. And if we write the given information, we have the relation n is equal to 5q plus r, where we have to find the value of r. And another important information that you can also write down here is that the value of r should be less than 5 but greater than equal to 0. Okay, so now let's move on to step 2. In step 2, let's analyze statement 1 first. The statement 1 tells me that when n is divided by 3, the quotient is 4 and the remainder is 1. Now if I plug in the values here in this relation, I will get the value n as 3 times 4 plus 1, which is 12 plus 1, which is 13. Now I know the value of n is 13, and when I divide n by 5, the remainder is 3. So statement 1 is definitely giving me the answer, and hence it is sufficient. And out of the given answer options, I can eliminate answer option B, C and E. Now moving on to statement 2. Statement 2 tells me that when n is divided by 4, the remainder is 1. Again, using the relation of quotient, divisor, dividend and remainder, I have n is equal to q times 4 plus 1. Now, you obviously cannot make any inferences as there can be multiple values of q. And another way to think of it is to write it in this form. N by 4, the remainder part of it is 1. So n can take the value 5 or n can take the value 9 also. Obviously it can take other values, but since I'm getting two contradictory answers, statement 2 is definitely not sufficient. And the correct answer is option